Makes things a little bit better considering Mike is at Brava Bistro eating at the store this morning, Mike.
Well, Jill, Ted, I have a deal for you, okay? You save me some beer, I'll bring you back some food. I think that's a fair exchange. You know, we talk about eating local, and you can't get more local. We're at Brava Bistro, and I'm in the kitchen. Take a look at this. You want to talk about eating local? Look at this. They preserve all their own vegetables. They're fermenting some Brussels sprouts. We have some apricot chutney. We have barbecue sauces. Everything here is made in-house, including the pasta. And I want to introduce you to Chef Andrea. We've heard so much about you. It's nice to finally meet you.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us and welcome us to your kitchen this morning.
Thank you.
Pasta. Most restaurants don't make their own pasta because it's pretty labor-intensive, is it not?
It is, but you know, it's really worth the effort to put it in and do it. So we've done it with everything here, and we're kind of going back to the roots of slow food and treating everything with respect. So pasta it is.
Okay, so pasta behind you, you've already kind of created this little corner for us to make some. What goes into your dough?
So we use 00 flour. We use eggs, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of oil.
So very simple ingredients, something really fancy. It's sometimes simple and basic is better.
Simple is better. You let the ingredient speak for itself, and yeah.
So 15 minutes, you mix it together, and I was questioning electric beaters or hands. You always end with the hands. Why is that?
Yeah, we start in a food processor, and then we finish by hand, and then we have a dough that turns out looks like this, and then we let it rest for an hour.
Why do you let it rest?
Because if you don't, the gluten doesn't have a chance to relax, and the dough won't actually come together, so it comes all apart.
So you do not want that.
You do not want that. So what you want is you want your dough to relax, and after your dough's relaxed, it then turns into a ball that's completely pulled together, and a nice dough. So what we're going to do is dusting with some semolina flour.
Okay.
Is just slowly roll it out, and it's going to go through the pasta machine.
Okay.
Now,
I'm going to stand back and I'll let you do your thing here.
Sure. We use the electric KitchenAid mixer because it's a lot faster than doing it by hand. If we had taken the time, we could do it by hand, but when you're rolling out pasta for a couple hundred portions,
yeah, there's no way.
It's not worth it. So.
Now, how many times did you roll that through?
That's just the first time. You have to go through about 5, depending on the thickness of how you'd like it. We're going to cut this into fettuccine, so what you want to do is you want to keep it fairly thin. If you were doing like a ravioli, you'd keep it a little bit thicker so it doesn't break.
So we're running out of time, so I'm going to let you finish that.
Yeah.
This is the finished product. This is what it looks like when all is said and done. And coming up, next time we see you guys, we're going to make a white wine garlic cream sauce for this fettuccine, guys.
Pasta, white wine, garlic. It's a little bit of heaven right there.
Yeah, the trifecta.